Hello, hi everyone. Today we will learn some advanced vocabulary and very important vocabulary that you have to know. And also, these spellings are mostly misspelled. So you also need to learn the spellings for these words. Let's get started. The first one is accommodate. So the word accommodate is to provide space or help for someone. You can ask someone, can you accommodate me? If you can see this example, the hotel can accommodate 100 guests. Yeah, it means that it can provide space for, what we say, 100 guests. And also, you need to focus on the pronunciation. And in here is
Accommodate,
accommodate.
accommodate,
Accommodate. So in here, the stress is on the second syllable. It's ka. This word, accommodate. Accommodate. Please practice with me. It's accommodate. Accommodate. So accommodate. Accommodate. So the stress is on second syllable, which is ka. Okay? Good job. And the next word is beautiful. I hope everyone knows this word. Probably everyone. But this word is mostly misspelled by everyone. And also, when it's coming to the pronunciation part, it's beautiful. The stress is on the first syllable, which is beau. It's beautiful. You say beautiful. Let's say, we will raise the tone and the stress on the first syllable, which is a beautiful. Okay? Beautiful is something, which is very attractive and pleasing to the eye or senses. For example, if you see something very attractive, you say, "Wow, beautiful." So it's like that word. Or you can describe a girl like who is very beautiful. Oh, that girl is really beautiful. It means that she's very attractive. Example, in this example, if you can see, she wore a beautiful dress, means a attractive dress, and she looks great in that dress. Yeah. So please focus on the pronunciation. Beautiful. Beautiful. Please repeat after me. She is a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. Okay? Good. And the next word. How many of you know about this word? You most of the people, a lot of people, mispronounce this word. And also, please focus on the spelling as well. Constientous. How is this word pronounced?
conscientious,
Yeah,
conscientious,
this word is spelled pronounced this way. Conscientious. Conscientious. Isn't it a little bit hard? Yes, of course. Even the most native speakers have trouble using this word. Conscientious. It's conscientious.
conscientious,
Conscientious. Conscientious. So the stress is on en, like this one. This conscientious. You say conscientious. Please repeat after me to practice pronunciation. Conscientiousness. Conscientious. Conscientious. The word conscientious means that careful, responsible, and serious about doing work properly. Like when you do some work, if you're conscientious, it means that you're very careful and you're very responsible regarding that work. Like he is a conscientious student, means he's really very responsible and really very serious in doing things in his study. This is a really good word. When you practice it will add to your vocabulary, and it will make you one of the um, advanced speaker. And even this word, not everyone uses this word, but it's really good to know. Conscientious, conscientious. Yeah. Now let's go on to the next word, which is embarrassment. So how many of you know this word, which is embarrassment? Yeah, this is embarrassment is like and also is mostly misspelled word as well. Please make sure you also learn spellings. When you learn a word, you have to know how to use the word, everything. Embarrassment, Embarrassment. Embarrassment. Embarrassment is a noun, and in here, yes, the stress is on second syllable, which is ber. Embarrassment. This one. Embarrassment. Embarrassment. So make sure you stress the correct syllable to get the right pronunciation so that even the native speakers could understand you better. If you stress the wrong syllable, the pronunciation becomes different, and um, for other people to understand, they will have trouble. Okay, it's embarrassment. Embarrassment. Embarrassment is like, feeling of being embarrassed, like, or something that makes you feel embarrassed. Like, exactly, we can say a feeling of shame or discomfort or awkwardness. Awkwardness. And please make sure you also learn this word. Awkwardness means feeling really very shy or discomfort, like, strange. I felt shame, when I went to the park and I fell down. So, yeah, and you felt embarrassment. You felt embarrassed, right? So you can see in this example, he turned red with embarrassment, means with discomfort and with shame, and he became really very red. Yeah, embarrassment. Are there any situations you felt embarrassed? Yeah, comment below. Yes. And the next one is, how many of you know this word? I think most probably everyone, because it is one of the um a month in a year. It's a month in year, right?
February,
So yeah, this, and also coming to the pronunciation, it is pronounced
February,
February.
February,
You heard it, right?
February,
February. February. So that's the correct pronunciation of the word. You said the second month of the year, right? You said January and February. So this is the second month of the year. And her birthday is in February. Please practice the spelling February. This is really one of the misspelled word. Okay? Please practice the spelling, pronunciation, how to use the word, everything. February. Next one is privilege. So most probably, I hope everybody would know this word, right? This is
privilege,
really, it's like, this word is the the stress is on the first syllable, which is a privilege.
privilege,
Privilege.
privilege,
Privilege. Like, this an advantage that only one person or group of people has. Usually because of their position or became because they became rich. Because they became rich. For example, you you got an opportunity to meet a celebrity. It may be um Cristiano Ronaldo or anything, anyone, a celebrity, and you got the privilege. Not everyone gets that privilege, isn't it? A special right, a special advantage, to give in to someone, like, or you won in a race and you got a prize, and that's your privilege, right? Not everyone gets that prize, but you got it, so that's your privilege, right? It's a privilege to study at this university. Not everyone gets seat in this university, but you got that seat. So it's a privilege for you, right? Good job. So this is really one of the great words to use, privilege. Please make sure you pronounce it correctly.
privilege,
Privilege. 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 Okay? When you feel special of receiving something or being with someone. For example, I feel privileged to be with my mother, and she is she, there is no mother like my mother, because I'm really privileged to have her. Means she is, I am really very blessed to have her. So you're saying that it's just really very special to me, right? Next one is this word is really misspelled by most of the people. Did you get the pronunciation? Yep. And this word is pronounced as,
receipt,
did you hear it? Receipt.
receipt,
Receipt. Receipt is something, something such as piece of paper or message proving that money, goods, or information has been received. Like, you get a bill, like that. It's a bill receipt. Like, a written or printed note showing that payment has been received. A receipt. Like, please keep the receipt for your records. Yeah? This is a receipt. We pronounce, most people say recept. Can you give me the recept? Like that, but it is pronounced receipt. Okay? Make sure you pronounce correctly and until you reach the native speaker level. Okay? Next one is, yes. I hope who travels a lot knows this word already, isn't it? Who are travelers?
aisle,
This word is aisle. So this is aisle seat. We say, most probably in the airplane, you see this word, aisle seat. A walkway between rows, such as in a supermarket, church, or airplane. Like, she walked down the aisle. Like, seat beside where you have the place to walk. Just beside uh, that seat, where you can go easily outside. Outside, or when you want to go to bathroom. If you sit in aisle seat, you can just go easily. But if you sit at the window seat, then you might have trouble going here and there, right? So aisle seat is really best if you have a habit of going to uh, bathroom, or you want to go, or you want to stand all the time. So aisle seat is really very best. Okay, so make sure you pronounce it aisle, Aisle, aisle. Okay, and the next word is exercise. So yeah, this word is exercise. I hope everybody does exercise these days. Everybody has to, exercise, because it's really very good when we do exercise to our body, right? For our body is really important.
exercise,
Exercise. The stress is on the first syllable. You heard it right.
exercise,
Exercise.
exercise,
Exercise. Okay, it's a physical activity that you do to make your body strong and healthy. It's a noun. Okay, exercise. I need to exercise. I need to exercise. Okay, like that. It's a noun. And you say physical activity to stay healthy, or a practical task. You see, morning exercise keeps you fit. Means everybody should exercise, and that will keep your body fit. Okay. And the next word is rhythm. Yeah, you got it. Please also make sure you also learn the spellings, because they are important spellings, right? If you know the word and you don't know the spelling, and it will, help. It will not help you in writing. You might be able to speak it, but when it comes to writing,
rhythm,
writing, it might not help you, right? So it's this pronunciation is rhythm, rhythm,
rhythm,
rhythm. So the stress is on the first syllable, which is rhythm. Okay, rhythm, rhythm. Okay, so rhythm is something like, a strong pattern of sounds, words, or musical notes that is used in music, poetry, and dancing. For example, a regular pattern of sound or moment. Oh, this rhythm is so calming. The rhythm of the music was calming. Like, the pattern of the sounds, you know, He beat out a jazz rhythm on the drums. Means it was so good, and the pattern of the sounds, words, musical notes that is used in music, poetry, and dancing. It was very good. Okay, so it's necessary, like the rhythm of the music was calming. The rhythm is the pattern of sound was really calming. Okay, good job. Rhythm, rhythm. Okay, next word is uh, next word is necessary. So this is really a good word, to learn. Necessary is like, needed in order to achieve a particular task. Yeah. So in here,
necessary,
necessary. So in here, the stress is on the first syllable, which is necessary.
necessary,
Necessary.
necessary,
Necessary, right? So the first stress is on the first syllable. So required or essential, which is really very important. This is really necessary for this job. Means you need to have good communication skills if you wanna nail in this job. Means those are really, really important. It's necessary to bring your ID. If not, you're not allowed. So that's necessary. Without it, you cannot achieve a particular thing, right? And when you go to school, it's necessary that you carry your bag, right? It's really necessary. You cannot go to school without your bag. Just listen and you don't write, you don't learn. It's not that's not how it works, right? It is necessary that you have to have your bag when you attend school, the school, right? Yes. The next one is misspell. How many people know this word, misspell?
misspell,
So the stress is on the second syllable. If you can see, misspell, misspell, misspell is to fail to spell a word correctly. For example, I'm gonna say mispell. So I mispronounce it, right? So I misspelled the word. Means to spell a word incorrectly. Like, I missed one S in here. So I only said mispell, but there are two S in here. mispell. So misspell. The stress is on the second syllable. Please make sure you say misspell. Misspell. Okay? And it's easy to misspell long words. It's common, even the native speakers are not good at spellings, right? The way it is spelled is not pronounced the same way, right? So, yes, misspell. Most people misspell words. Good. The next one is this one. How many of you people know this word? Yeah, but it's not pronounced the way it is spelled.
psychology,
It says psychology, means the stress is on the second syllable, which is here. Psychology. Psychology. In this word, P is silent. We say psychology. Psychology. Yeah, you got the word psychology. The scientific study of the mind and behavior. Like, they will study this. Psychology is a scientific study. Like, you can also do a study, like, you can become a psychologist. Like, this is the study of mind and behavior, how human mind works. So this is that kind of thing. So she is majoring in psychology. It means she is studying psychology. So if you are interested in psychology, you need to learn psychology, right? So which is the study of mind and behavior, of human behavior. Okay, that is psychology. My sister is studying psychology, right? Like that. Next one is this one. How many of you people know this word? Yeah, this one is really a very important word.
maintenance,
It's maintenance. Maintenance. So the in here the stress is on the first syllable, which is main. Maintenance is in here. Maintenance. 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 Right? The act of keeping something in good working condition. Maintenance. You have to maintain what you do. Means you have to keep it in good condition. You know, I maintain my phone all the time. Means I make sure it is really safe and I make sure it's not it's not easily broken. So I make sure I protect my cell phone. Maintenance. Maintenance is something that, the work needed to keep a road, building, machine in good condition. Maintenance of the road is really important. Means to clean it, to make it, to keep it good, to look clean. It has to be maintained all the time. If you don't maintain things, everything will become messy, right? So the act of keeping something in good working condition or looking clean, maintenance. The car maintenance is really important. If not, the car will get, repaired. It will go in repair because, if you don't do the maintenance, for example, if you don't eat every day, you'll get sick. Even the maintenance is important for everything, right? So regular maintenance helps prevent breakdowns. Yeah. If you have something, you have to know how to maintain the particular thing, right? What is needed to keep it safe? How can I maintain this, right? So good. Maintenance. Maintenance. And the next word is occasionally. This is really a good word. This is really a very professional way to say. This is an adverb that you can describe in here, like occasionally. Like if you can see the
occasionally,
pronunciation part, the stress is on second syllable. Occasionally in here. You see it? Occasionally. Occasionally. Yeah? Occasionally. So the stress is on second syllable. Make sure you pronounce with the correct stressed syllable. Occasionally. From time to time, not regularly. It's like, you do something which is really often. Like, you don't do it all the time. Sometimes, but not often. Sometimes, not regularly. Often is something which is low than regularly, right? Often. You do it often. Okay? And now. So I occasionally visit my grandparents on weekends. On weekends, I go and meet my grandparents occasionally, not regularly, but from time to time, I visit my grandparents occasionally. Okay? Good. The next word is superintendent. This is really a little bit hard to pronounce when it comes to beginners, but when you practice the word, you'll get it. Yeah. Yes, please. This practice is one of the important thing that you have to do when you learn English. It's not that easy to learn any language, isn't it? So yeah, superintendent. In here, the stress is on 10.
superintendent,
Superintendent.
superintendent,
Did you hear that? Superintendent.
superintendent,
Yeah, good job. Superintendent. So in here, the building superintendent fixed the lights. Means a person who manages or oversees a place like a school or building. Yeah, like like who manages the building like a school or everything. Superintendent. Like who manages the building, make sure everything is good,
superintendent,
like that. Superintendent, a person who is in charge of work done in a particular department, office, who is responsible for keeping a building or place in a good condition, right? So that person is called superintendent, a person who is in charge of the work. That person is called superintendent. Okay? The building superintendent fixed the lights. Like the person who takes care of the building, he brought some workers and made that fixed, right? Good. The next word is independent. Independent is the word like, you don't depend on anyone. If you are independent, you always want to do things on your own. You don't want to depend
independent,
on someone. Like when it comes to pronunciation, it is said independent. Independent. Please make sure you stress the right syllable, which is independent. 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 Okay? Independent, not depending on others, able to do things on your own. You can say, I am an independent person, right? She became independent after college. Means she got a job and she can manage herself what she want to get, she can get because she has a job, right? So she is independent and she has the knowledge to decide. She's wise enough to take decisions, right? Decisions. So it's so important. Independent. Independent, please. The stress is on this part. Independent. Okay? I hope you also become independent at some age, right? So, next one is pronunciation. The pronunciation. So most people mispronounce this word. They say it as, mispronunciation. But this word is spelled this way. Pronunciation, right? Pronunciation. So make sure you also um, stress the right
pronunciation,
syllable. The stress is in here. CA. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. Right? Pronunciation. The way a word is spoken. Pronunciation. Like, I'm speaking a word, questionnaire, right? The pronunciation, the way I'm pronouncing. For example, if I say question, questionnaire, that's not correct, right? The pronunciation, the way I pronounce is incorrect, right? Questionnaire, that's the right pronunciation, right? So the way you pronounce the word, the way a word is spoken, right? His pronunciation of English words is very clear. Means the way he's pronouncing, everybody can understand what she's saying, right? So that's very important in here. So in here, the next word is, and also please make sure you practice the spelling for this word, which is pronunciation. Okay, that is really important. And also most people get confused. Pronounce. I pronounce words correctly. Pronunciation. So these two words have a little bit different pronunciation. So don't get confused. Pronounce is pronounced the same way, but when it comes to this word, it's pronounced pronunciation. Okay. Next word is
questionnaire,
questionnaire.
questionnaire,
Questionnaire. So in here, the stress is on the last syllable. Here, in here, you see the the stress of the syllable. Questionnaire. Questionnaire. Okay. Make sure you practice with me. Questionnaire. 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 Okay. Set of questions used to gather information or opinions, right? So questionnaire is something, a list of questions that several people are asked so that information can be collected about something. For example, you want to know how many people like chocolate and you prepare a questionnaire about it. What kind of flavor they like when it comes to ice cream or anything. You make a questionnaire how people think about that chocolate. Like you prepare a questionnaire, a set of questions to, get the information from people. For example, a set of questions used to gather information or opinions, right? Please complete the customer satisfaction questionnaire, right? Good. Also, make sure you practice pronunciation. And the last and final word is this is a day in a week, right?
Tuesday,
And in here it's the day of the week after Monday and before Wednesday. So yeah, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday. Okay, make sure you get the pronunciation correctly.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday. And in here the plural of Tuesday is Tuesdays. Like the second day of the week with the Tuesdays. Every on Tuesdays I go to classes, right? So I have yoga classes on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday I will go to yoga classes. This is the Tuesdays is plural of Tuesday. Okay, good. Like every Tuesdays or every Tuesday I go to school. Means every Tuesday. When it comes to every Tuesday, Tuesdays I prefer to go shopping, right? I think when would you like to have English classes? I think Tuesdays uh, would be good because I will have good time to learn English. So yeah, and also never give up learning English. You can master English day by day, and all you have to have is consistency and the desire to learn a language, and you will make it. Thank you so much, and this is all for today. See you in the next class.